Howdy, folks. This is Mr. Wickersham, and I'm going to show you how to make a comment on your blog. So if you look up here at the top, this is our URL for the Groves APUSH blog. You can easily Google it if you forget. Like, oh, geez, I forgot the link. So you type in Groves APUSH. And then boom, it should be the number one thing there. All right, so your blog for this time is blog number 131, which statues need to be torn down. So the way that the blogs work is you read it over. I spent a few hours working on this, and I built it on the controversies around statues that were being pulled down, about things that were happening in the wake of the George Floyd murder in May, late May. And so you read it over. This is kind of a discussion about how things had quickly changed, kind of putting all this stuff into context. Statues were being torn down. There was this one of Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator. We'll talk more about this one in class. There were some other statues that were being torn down. So you read through. There's a Facebook video right here that I want you to watch about the lost cause and the ladies who were behind all the Confederate statues. So at the bottom, I have some questions for you to answer. So you see 1, 2, 3. And you see the requirements at the bottom here. It says use your answers for all 3 questions should be a minimum of 400 words total, not 400 words for each answer. Due by the first day of class before class meets. So our first class is on August 31st. And so what I suggest you do, 2 things. Number 1, use a Google Doc or a word processing program. So for instance, I'm going to create a new Google Doc. And I'm going to entitle this Blog 131. And then I'm just going to type my answers to the questions. Fast I type, I'm amazing. Okay. Then what you have to do, go to the blog. Scroll down near the bottom of that particular blog. If you are the first one to make a comment, it will say leave a comment. However, 2 people have already made a comment. So all you have to do is click on that link right there, 2 comments. If you hear crunching in the background, that's my dog chewing on my shoelace. So you could read over other people's responses or scroll down to the bottom. And then this is where you put your comment. You just basically go to your blog, boom, copy paste, blog, paste. And it's going to ask you to do an anti-spam word. You can see the anti-spam word there is Jim Hanoi. So let's type in Jim Hanoi. Then please put your name. Do not have to put, actually it does say you have to put an email. So, I'm going to put my email there. And then you're going to hit post comment. Then you'll see where it says your comment is awaiting moderation. It will not show up. You can see this, but not anybody else can see this. So you'll be able to see it. It may even say comment awaiting moderation, as it says here. It may say something else. But If you see that, then you know your blog is posted. If you don't see that, you can try it again. I usually approve blogs within a couple of days at the latest. But if I know that they're due and they're coming in, I'll usually be doing it, within a couple of hours. So, right, and that's pretty much it. I always say have a backup. You've got your backup here for your Google Doc or your Word processing program, and that's all she wrote. Hopefully, this is helpful, and have a great day.